welcome back to our Miracle Mindsets YouTube. I feel like this is such an odd one. Like, me and Jen were both talking the other day and we were like, we've both got Macs. What are we doing? I love doing videos, like I've always done a YouTube. I've always wanted to carry on doing YouTube. So, lo and behold, guys, I just thought I'd do a little self-love chat and do a little haul because it's spring nearly, and on the 20th of March we're all meant to do a declutter of our lives. So a declutter of our finances, spring clean our homes, declutter your purses, you know, just like genuinely make so much space for new energy. If you've been feeling like the first 3 months of the year have kind of been off and flat, it's because old 2022's energy is still kind of lingering, and it refreshes in April. This is not my word, this is Chris Corsini's, which I'm obsessed with him. He's like a psychic, and he always does full moon workshops, and they are just so good. And yeah, so if you've been feeling flat, not very miracle mindset-y, then just wait till the new year, but let's get prepared. So today my room is still an absolute mess, but I have sort of cleaned, and the first thing I did was cleaned out all my drawers, got rid of like old makeup that I've had for like 3 years. Surely it has a sell-by date. And I made some lemon and ginger shots. I'm just doing a refresh, and it's so weird. I'm just usually one to say yes to plans all the time, and this weekend I've got absolutely no plans and I just don't even want to go on my phone. Whereas usually I'm always wanting to see what's going on, and I just think you've got to go with the feeling. Like, I feel like I want to reset, like I want to relax, get myself sorted. I'm going to do a clothing inventory as well. I feel like I've genuinely got no clothes. Like, this is not a look. So let's show you what I've got. So I went to Boots today, and I've actually gone very drugstore. I was saying to the girls, like, now I've got a job and stuff, I'll be going high-end, but I actually do love drugstore products. So the first thing that I got, this isn't even from Boots, but this is from Tesco, and it is a sleep mist, and it smells insane. I just think the bottle is so nice, and I just think it's lovely. And then I got a ylang, I don't even know how to say that, but just a candle, orange blossom, and it's musky. Me, oud and musk have like a little affair going on. Sorry, Callum. I can't even smell that. I've got such cold and cold sores, but I've topped up my vitamins. It's all good. It's all working out. Okay, so I'm going to do like a little get ready with me as well. Fitting so much into this video. So I got these, which is the Skin Edit, which I later realised when I got home it's for the menopause. But I really needed some SPF, so I've got SPF 40 with sun cream and vitamin C, because we know that vitamin C is amazing for brightening your skin. My skin is so much better lately. Obviously this, but if I feel it, it's actually really flat. But I have actually been eating meat again, which I didn't think I would, to be fair. Me and Jen have literally been veggie or pescatarian for, I want to say 4 years. Over 4 years, 6 I've been vegetarian for, pesky. And New Year's Day, I was just craving popcorn chicken. And since then, I've just kind of not labelled myself as a pescatarian anymore. And just kind of not been going mad, but I mean, I've not been saying no. And my skin seemed to thank me for it, really. Maybe it's just like I was lacking some vitamins or something. Who knows? But obviously it's really important to wear sun cream, and I just feel like this year is the year that I'm going to try and get my skin sorted. Like, this is paint, by the way. This year is the year that I'm going to try and get my skin sorted, because it doesn't make me happy when my skin's bad. And you know, I'm 25 now. Fair enough if you have bad skin when you're 18, 19, but I'm 25 and it's just not the vibe. Also, if you're liking this tan, it's by Tan Truth, and they are glow drops, and they're just so nice. It just gives you such a gorgeous, healthy glow. The next one is Hydrating Cooling Mist with hyaluronic acid, which is obviously hydrating as well. I'm going to be glowing, you know. Such nice bottles as well. Like, I actually think they're beautiful. Very Liz Earle-esque. I have actually bought this before. It's Boots' new collection, so it's Second Skin Enhancing Foundation, and I've got this but in a lighter colour, but I just thought get a darker colour because when I'm wearing a tan, you can tell that my shoulders aren't tanned. When I'm wearing a tan, it'll just look so much better, and you can obviously lighten it. So it's the Second Skin, and it's, wow, I'm gonna be glowing like a fucking disco ball. This has hyaluronic acid in as well as vitamin E, vegan formulation, and I really do like it. You know, it stays a while, and it's really, really, really affordable. It's like £5, I think, for the foundation. And you know what, like, I do always most of the time wear Drugstore, apart from like, I have a couple of Huda Beauty stuff, Huda? MAC, and what else do I use? Well, majority of like my face base is always Drugstore, and like I do get complimented on my makeup and stuff. So if you're struggling for money and you kind of just want in affordable, like I'd highly recommend this brand. And I'm gonna try today their foundation, their concealer as well. So I've just started a job a couple of weeks ago, guys, and I am loving it. Like, I feel like the universe will reject you from certain things so that it can redirect you to better. So towards the end of last year, I was kind of just settling for the job that I was in, and I don't think I really enjoyed it that much. I just kind of was comfortable, and I just needed a little push, and I always trust the universe. And then this job came to me, and it is such an amazing company. Like, even on Friday, we had a wellness talk with a gorgeous girl who was like a journalist and a blogger and a creative, just talking all about like rejection, how fearlessness can get you so far. And even our most recent podcast talks about fearlessness, and I kind of just think that like it's kind of telling me to be a little bit more fearless with things and not being afraid to ask people. I genuinely think like the biggest barrier between like getting to where you want to be is the fact that you don't ask. Like, me and Jen use the example on the podcast of us being in Croatia, not having anywhere to stay. Wow, I don't have a mirror, so I'm just guiding myself here. Just for reference, by the way, if you are going to buy these, this is 001Y, so like a yellow tone favourite, and this is 003Y. And me and Jen used the example in a podcast talking about like asking for what you want, of when we were in Croatia, we couldn't find anywhere to stay at all. Like, we were flapping, stressing out so much. And then we just asked, this guy who was local, like, do you have anywhere, know anyone, whatever. He didn't get back to us. So we asked again, asked another person, and ended up finding the most amazing accommodation that was like so perfect for us, so cheap, so affordable. And it's just because we asked. The same way as Jen Cohen, who came on the podcast, she did a TED talk all about her asking for what she wanted, asking for what she wants. And basically she wanted to get a job for this particular recording company, and there was a celebrity in town and she wanted him to be on the video. She was like, that will get my foot in the door. I need him to be on the video. So she tells everyone, and they literally howl, like, as if you're gonna get, it's like me trying to get Pamela Anderson to do a video for me, and they were just howling. They were like, how on earth are you gonna get him? Everyone was laughing at her, and she felt so disheartened, but she was like, no, I'm not even gonna let anyone stop me. Like, I am getting him on my video. And he was in town the week after, and she waited outside his changing room or whatever it was for like ages and ages, trying to have a conversation with him. She spoke to him, and he was like, She told him what she wanted, and he laughed and said, "Oh, I can sign your signature." He wasn't having any of it. And she was like, "No, I don't think you're listening. Like, this is what I need from you." So firm, so bold, and he was like, "I'll take your number." She didn't hear anything back and went back into school, and everyone was just laughing at her again and was just like, "We told you." And then 3 days later, she got a call from him. He ended up coming to her house, and she ended up filming the video, getting her foot in the door. She didn't get that job, but it guided her to the right one. And it's just like, be fearless. I'm struggling here, guys. Easy does it. Brief interlude to the story. I know you're on a cliffhanger. I got the Revolution translucent powder. Actually not got a makeup sponge here, so I'll just use a little dabber. It's actually funny that I'm doing this with fully no mirror, but it's all what I do for the YouTube. And just while that's setting, I bought the Revolution Mega Bronzer in 02 Warm. 02. It looks very dark. Watch when I genuinely get off this video, I look at myself in the mirror and be like, wow, this is all such a dark colour. Okay, so there was another lady who came into work, who I was saying before, and she was talking about how her sister really wanted to work with Adidas, and her response was, "Why don't you find out the talent manager? Why don't you find out this and this?" Like, and just didn't see it as some kind of like far away out there thing. Like, if you don't ask, you won't get. And I think it's such a powerful lesson that I keep getting given lately. And I just think, even with and giving you guys advice and stuff, I just think we need to be a little more fearless and ask for the things that we want. Even like when I was negotiating my pay, I've never had to negotiate pay on my own and have to put forward the reason like why I think I'm worth that. And it just gave me a level of like, what you're worth, and never back down from it. The final thing I bought was the Revolution Fix and Glow Dewy Primer with shimmer particles, you know, the bit of a shimmer. Let's see how this looks in about 10 minutes. Final thing that I wanted to show you guys. So I have been working with Savage Fenty for a little while now, and they have now released a fitness athleisure set. How amazing is that? I will link a picture. I've actually tried this one on, and I might try on the other one for you actually. These are the bottoms, and they're just so well designed. Like the paneling, the colour is like a dark grape, and the V at the back and the paneling underneath your bum just makes it look so chunky. Honestly, I love them. So, very racer vibes with pockets. So when you're running, you can put your phone in. They're just a really good quality. And then I think it's actually really sporty, this one. But I will try them both on for you so that you can see them, because I'm just in love. And then I also got an Illusio on. It seems to come in extra small, and my titties didn't fit. That kind of like armpit bulge, but it is a beautiful, they have it in a charcoal grey, and I think like if it was actually in my size, I would love it. And they have a scrunch bum as well, which obviously, you know, you kind of want nowadays. But yeah, so that is my little haul and self-love talk. I feel like I've not even spoke really enough about self-love. I had an idea when I actually thought when I was coming on here, I was like, I really want to speak about that. I don't know. There'll be a part 2. There'll be a part 2, babies. But thank you so much for watching. We're actually going to start posting our podcast, finally. It's been a long time coming, but we're so thankful. Now that we both have Macs, we can edit and we can get our podcast on YouTube so you can start watching.